What's shaking YouTube is the age of authenticity here. I almost got my voice back, but it's not quite right yet. So, like, I had this dream, and I decided YouTube saves my shit way better than anything else does. Like, I could upload it to YouTube, it's there. When I got a lot of different doodads going on, so like, storage is always an issue. Devices breaking are always an issue. Losing them, etc. So I decided to start recording my dreams under I don't know, maybe I'll make it a playlist or something. So last night I had a dream. It's always a reoccurring theme that it's my childhood home. I had the same house until I was 15. Um, so I was quite pretty much an adult. I mean, I moved out a year after that, somewhere else. So, that's an adult age for some people. So it was most of my childhood, all of my actual childhood. I lived in the same house, and I know there was stuff before it, but I can't remember that part. I know that I was being carried into my sibling's room, and I know that because it had the side window, and that was my escape route. You could keep the air conditioner in it. My mom didn't want an air conditioner in front. That's why I didn't have air conditioning in my room. I used to sleep in the hallway because it was cooler, from the other rooms having it. Nevertheless, I was like over the driveway. It was up front. It did look janky. So it's just something as the youngest you dealt with. But anyway, off track. So this guy's carrying me in this room, putting me on this bed, and like all these people are murdered around me. Like murder's like stenched in the air, and it's like, even though I'm looking at it on a screen like it was a movie of all these people with like t-shirts over their head, and they're murdered at this bar like looking thing, like maybe in a basement or something. It was just like really like, and I thought that's meant to scare me. I can't be scared. And I was hugging onto him thinking, I've known you my whole life. And I was just clenched onto him, even though I knew he was the murderer. And like, I think that helped me a little bit. And then like when he come back and he got really angry at me, like he was trying to jab me with his needle, to subdue me. And it was bending like it was plastic or something, like almost like a rubber plastic. And it was just, and he couldn't stab it into me. And I didn't know what was going on, I was freaking out. And then he left the room, and I was looking at that side window I was telling you about. And it's like, it was just like it was when I was growing up, like the latch. And you had to pull it up and hope it didn't make noise. It depended on what type of year it was, if the wood would make noise or not. And like, then you had the storm window, you had to clink it in with your fingers and then lift up because it wasn't very nice weather. It was like it was today. Today was the first snow. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. We actually got snow out there today. Like, it's sticking, I have about an inch or two on the deck, I'd say. So, like, and I'm all like weird feeling, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I can I don't even know if I'm hurt or not. I feel like I'm hurt, but like, I got the window open and I got the storm window open, and I just fell out the 2-story window, and I ran to the neighbors where I was calling 911 when I woke up, but I couldn't speak my address. And it was my old address too, uh, at that house. And I was trying to speak it and they couldn't hear me, so I don't know how it ended. You know what I mean? Like, I just woke up after that. I think I'd be okay, but like it seemed crazy at the time. Like, oh, they might not believe me. They might just think I'm a mental patient or something. Like, I don't know. It was weird. Like the doubt in my head I had right when I woke up. I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. So that was my dream last night. I don't usually dream really vivid like that. I don't usually have bad dreams, but it's always a reoccurring theme. And the guy looks like he looks like a guy. He looks like anybody that would cut their hair like that and maybe have that absent look in their face, the darker features, of course, almost kind of pudgy. You know who he looks like? I've only met one person in real life that actually reminded me of this guy. And then it's in the spirit, like emanating from a hollow vessel, I believe. And the dude's name was Tricky. That's all I knew him as. I don't know what his real name was, but like, it's the only person I met in the physical that reminded me of that person. I've seen a few photographs of some bandmates, like on bands that I listen to, and I deleted them from my thing, even though I like some of their music, because I seen that guy in them. So, like, I don't know if that will help anybody, or it'll help me maybe if I keep track of some of this shit to figure out what's going on. But I woke up and gave gratitude to my spirit team and my loving ancestors, and to God and all the warring angels that are circling around me and that create that holy fire protection as I take back territory for Jesus Christ. Because they were trying to inject me with something that they couldn't get into me. And that's a beautiful thing. So until next time, the angel of authenticity reminding you to give gratitude to the unseen. And some things aren't meant to be figured out, but they're meant to be remembered and revisited. So till next time, the angel of authenticity reminding you to get real and stay that way.